Hi, my name is Bill Larson. I'm the Interim Superintendent of Schools in St. Paul, and I'd like to talk with you a little bit today about something that's very important in your child's future, the opportunity to graduate from high school. As you may know, the state has instituted a series of basic standards tests, the passage of which is important and required for any child to graduate from high school. I know you're all concerned about the future of your children. As a parent myself, I know how important your children's future is to you. What you may not know is that failure to pass these tests could have a serious limitation on what your child's future is going to be. In Minnesota, these tests are administered beginning in the 8th grade. In the 8th grade, students take a test in reading and math. And then in the 10th grade, a writing test is administered. Passing all of these tests is required for high school graduation. I'm telling you this now because if you have an 8th or a 10th grader, they will be taking one of these tests in the next few weeks. If your child is a 9th, 10th, or 11th grader who has not taken or has not passed one or more of the basic standards tests, that test is going to be administered to them as well. Now this is serious business because approximately 5,000 of our 9th through 11th graders have not passed one or more of those tests. 8th graders this year number about 3,700. And those 3,700 students will be taking the 8th grade test for the first time. Our district staff, secretaries, teachers, principals, custodians, and your superintendent have been searching for additional ways that we can provide assistance to students to pass this test. Recently, we had a rally where Vikings football coach Dennis Green delivered an inspirational speech to students about the importance of passing this test, being serious about it, and establishing a can-do attitude.
Everybody here wants to graduate from high school. Everybody here wants to pass the standardized test. That's why you are here. And if you were 10 years old, I'd tell you the exact same thing I'm telling you now that you're 14, 15, or 16 years old. That your education does matter, that passing the standardized test does matter, that requirements are things that mean something to you, and it means something to people who care about you. Everybody has to want something. You are preparing to be successful, or you're going to prepare yourself to be a failure. Most people won't tell you that. You don't want to find it out when you're 22 years old. You want to know it and realize it now, that you have to work towards something. Every adult in that back room has worked for something, whether they're your parent, whether they're working for the school board, whether they're working as a volunteer, whether they're working as a booster group. All of them are prepared for where they're at today. And we want you to do the exact same thing.
All of us are looking for all the ways that we can find to help students pass these tests. There are a lot of things that you can do as parents as well. If you're uncertain what things maybe you can do to help your child, I suggest you refer to this guide. We've distributed this guide to all students through the schools. If you don't have one, haven't received one, there are additional copies available through your school. If you're still unsure of what you can do to help your child succeed in this test, bear in mind that this is a test to determine whether or not a child is going to be successful in life. It's the application of skills that the tests are measuring. So think about things in your everyday life, calculating the cost of a grocery list, checking on the mileage that you receive in your car, reading the newspaper, reading out loud to you. All of those things are practice for this important test. And if you're still unsure, call the school. Talk to the principal, counselor, some of the teachers. They can all provide you with suggestions and assistance of things that you as a parent can do to help your children get over this bar and be eligible for graduation from high school. Thanks a lot, and good luck to all of you.